Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I had something else I was going to talk about first, but I was sent a video, or I saw a video. I think it's, I don't know how to say it, Zabanga ENT on YouTube. Shout out to you. He said we could use the video and share the video. Salute to you, my brother. I don't know how the hell you got through this video. I watched about 90 seconds of the video. So after about 90 seconds, I really don't know what's going on because I said, I'm going to have to watch them with them because, boy, this video hard to get through. I'm talking about, wow. So we going to wait till after the 2-minute mark, and then I'm going to play the video, and I'm going to finish up some of my bacon from breakfast. And then we'll get into behind the scenes trouble and CB4 ass nigga. Oh, excuse me, 2-minute mark. CB4, but dude. I missed y'all yesterday. Y'all miss me? A lot going on though, behind the scenes, a lot going on. Uh-oh, we're almost at the 2 minutes. Let me put this thing on a bigger screen. I ain't the one. I ain't the one either. Okay, we at the 2 minutes. Let's go.
YouTube, Z Banger coming at you with another one. This one is about the dude Charlamagne, talking real reckless, foul, and I just need everybody to share this. I won't flag. I'm not flagging. I don't do that. I just need y'all to share this video because
I got you.
It seems like he just been talking crazy for the longest. We've all been accepting it, and it's about time for a change. You know, Breakfast Club, all the radio stations, anybody that deals with Charlamagne, we need to stand together and not listen to the dude. You know what I'm saying? That's all we need to do. And I'm taking up this time talking to y'all real quick because you have to be careful with the with the content you put up, because the first 2 minutes is crucial. It'll strike your channel. I learned that from Kwame.
Shout out to you. I learned that from another YouTuber.
But I definitely ain't know about the 2 minutes. I'm still new to this.
Me either.
So I'm still learning. But definitely like, share. Definitely share this because I think people need to know what this dude is about, which is nothing. So YouTube,
I agree.
Hope y'all enjoy the show.
Oh, and yeah, I think it's a 30-second delay, but y'all better hang on to your hats because I've never heard men talk like this. And so when did hip hop get like this is what I want to know. When y'all hear the video, tell me if men talk like this where y'all at and where y'all from.
I agree with you. It's like being in the bathroom. If a guy pisses on you, you owe me a hand job now.
What? Dwayne, we're gonna need a sound effect. Fast forward.
Joe.
Wait, you sound like November 23rd.
I just want to tell you the biggest thing is stop telling people suck your dick. Because one day somebody gonna jump in your jeans. One of these niggas gonna try.
You know what's so crazy?
Niggas gonna suck your dick.
You know how I know I'm
They live superstars. So let's not move on from your meat. Let's talk about you in those gray sweatpants.
So I women out there that want to know. You know what is that? Was that all you? Of course, some wild questions need to be asked.
Exactly, it's a wild question. But
Holy.
You didn't tell me he's like that. Why you guys didn't tell me? You guys didn't tell me all about that.
Hold up. So you mean tell me the men around you guys stop and ask a man, is that all you in your sweatpants? The first time I was made aware about this gray sweatpants whole phenomenon and what women can see, a woman told me about it. A woman that I was dating said, I don't want you wearing them goddamn gray sweatpants. And if you wear them, I want you to wear boxers and some shorts up underneath them. And then you wear them. But why is a man asking another man, is that all you in them sweatpants? What is the purpose of that? And how is that hip hop? Boy, you a patch-eyed demon for real, boy. Who owned this radio station? Y'all got to find this shit out. Is it? I heard a lot of people throwing Diddy name around saying it's Revolt. I don't know. I'm just asking. Is it Diddy? Who owned the Breakfast Club? Is it all up under one umbrella? Is it iHeart? Is it? Who is it? Who owns this thing? Because we got to find out who is running the show on this type of shit. Because this boy is just a puppet. Who is putting in front of our boys the image of a black man that's asking other men, is that all them in their pants? What the fuck does that have to do with manhood? And what the fuck does that have to do with hip hop? And why the fuck are you asking another man that question without a slap going across the side of your goddamn face? I told y'all this is a ritual that they're doing in front of us. And if it is Revolt TV, then that makes sense. Because there's a lot of alleged stories about Mr. Take That, P. Diddy, take that. There's a lot of stories about your little funny looking ass and how you always doing the black folks, Mr. Vote or Die, with no point or no message behind it. Vote for what? Who we gonna vote for? Vote or die. You've been dancing and keeping people distracted and talking about fucking voting for a long motherfucking time. It ain't nothing changed. When you gonna put your motherfucking money up, punk? Why ain't y'all at the Breakfast Club and Revolt TV building motherfucking coding centers all around the country and putting the best goddamn teachers in it? Since you want to take that. Why you ain't doing that? If this is allegedly your company and what you doing, why you ain't putting coding in trade schools all around America? Since you want to tell people, black people messages and voting to die, what the fuck has that gotten to, sir? You the same nigga that want to create rituals and send niggas that's trying to sing all the way across a goddamn bridge to bring your big jaw ass some cheesecake? Don't you got limos and shit to take your punk ass and get your own goddamn cheesecake? Yeah, see, that's why, yeah. See, that's what I mean by behind the scenes trouble. That's why I got to up my game up behind the scene. Because, see, this shit getting ugly. This shit getting nasty. The same very motherfuckers that want to open their goddamn mouth for the black community, that got all this goddamn money, they ain't did a motherfucking thing for the black community but talk shit. Vote or die. Coding a motherfucking beep. Fuck you talking about, nigga. Trades are out of schools where black males don't have no skills, so they got to do all this punk ass pandering that this punk bitch do for them white boys just to get a goddamn job. If that patch-eyed demon had 3 trades, he could make 6 figures without having to talk about sucking no damn dick. If he knew how to create a damn app instead of having people allegedly write his goddamn dumbass book for him, then he wouldn't have to talk about sucking on no damn dick for no money. But you don't want no black boys with no skills. You want them to have to come through you so you can emasculate them through your little punk ass rituals. Shit don't make no goddamn sense. How the fuck is this hip hop? How the fuck is this manly? Why the fuck is this allowed on TV or anywhere? Shit don't make no sense.
He's a nice guy, smile with books. You're selling books. Now let's get prepared for this, bro. We sell books. And your books, you say the same thing? No. I think you took a lot.
How gay do y'all want to get? Let's go. People say they want to stop listening to the podcast because there's a lot of gay talk.
Oh yeah? Well,
What legend would you fuck?
Dead or alive? Dead or alive? Dead or alive? Dead or alive? Only minutes.
But the only, it's not about wanting to fuck them. But it's about who would you not be afraid to tell your homeboys
that you fuck?
Boom.
Because it doesn't count as gay.
Boom. Because legend. Caitlyn?
She got the newest pussy. Think about it. That's the pussy brand new. The pussy.
Is not gay, allegedly, because he's a legend. Since when do we put that type of stuff? Jesus Christ. Man, let us pray. Lord, please get this patch-eyed demon and whoever is getting this pushed across to our black boy. Lord, please let's break this system of these patch-eyed demons and these Satan worshipers that want to push their deviant ways onto everyone. And Lord, we ask you to do it now in your mighty name. Amen. Man, you niggas have been pushing destruction. Diddy, who is your white zaddy? Who is paying you to keep us stupid like you've been trying to do, boy? Take that. Who been paying you to do this stupid ass shit? Nobody gives a fuck about what you do in your bedroom, but why is this shit on our television stations, boy? They always give you nasty Satan serpent worshiping motherfuckers. All the jewelry and all the gold, all the big cars and the expensive shit that make you look like you worth a damn. But you know you feel that right there, don't you? All the money in the world can't make that shit feel like you worth a damn, do it. You got these motherfuckers on TV talking about sucking dick and these black boys seeing that. What the fuck do you stand for? Anybody that has anything to do with this shit, what the fuck do you stand for? And if P. Diddy, if you own Revolt TV and this shit is associated with you in any way, how in the fuck is that hip hop, sir? How in the fuck is that masculinity and manhood, sir? Because there is space for masculinity and manhood. Remember, all inclusive, motherfucker. Remember the shit y'all keep saying, right? So you want to keep telling men they toxic and they got to change? Why? Because you don't accept us? This is who the fuck we are, and this is what we going to stay. So by your own words, all inclusive, leave masculinity the fuck alone. This shit don't need to be on nobody's television station. And now we watching, bitch.
Fresh off the rack. And she wouldn't want you. I didn't say that she wanted the black.
Nasty motherfuckers.
The nigga she got now is black.
No, you talking about Chris. He talking about Caitlyn.
What's the difference? What you mean on biology?
What about you, Miles? What legend would you swap?
Shit.
Come on, we can play the game. This is all fun.
There's people who listen to this out loud in like the bike shop and like there's somebody, this is their first episode, like, y'all gotta listen to this guy. This motherfucker, they crazy, this shit's so funny. And the guys just walked in like, all right, who would you fuck?
What legend, Miles? Will Chamberlain?
Wow.
Will Still.
Take it down, Will Still.
Wow.
Yeah, he'll be a 7-foot Bob.
Wow. Okay.
Now I'm talking about the 3 guys. You said
Remember when I told y'all white boys can't say shit about us in America until they bring a dumb bitch like that around? He let this white boy bring up a legend's name and say he'll make him a 7-foot bottom. Still think I'm crazy? They paying these gatekeeping bitches so these white people can add in on the fun and be disrespectful as fuck. White boy, whoever you said that, you should have got the side of your damn face slapped. Wilt Chamberlain is a motherfucking legend. And I told y'all, they always disrespect all our black great legends. They always do it. And they get little punk ass punks like this to do it. You should never have that conversation. And that should have never came out of his mouth. Ain't nobody bringing up Elvis and talking about what they'll do to Elvis. Their white guys can take from our culture and die legends and die with their name intact. You gonna bring up this man's name and talk about what you will make him? Charlemagne, you a bitch. You ain't connected to nothing, nigga. You would do anything for a check.
Besides Tekashi, who's your second down? What legend?
Oh, that nigga?
Yeah, besides Tekashi.
Nobody. Y'all gay. Y'all gay.
I just got out getting my own game.
Listen, I love, you know I love open mic.
Not Beyonce, not Kelly, Michelle.
I probably something to say. I fucking Tanisha. I like Tanisha. That's my partner. You know, that's my homie. You know what I mean? Tanisha, my people. I fucking Tanisha. I got like that Tanisha. Tanisha represents a lot. You know what I'm saying? She's out here being a great advocate for mental health. And plus, I know her. Like, I'm gonna be. If I was to ever, be getting raped by another, I would offer her.
Fuck that. Yo, I ain't sucking for Deuce's dick, bro. That's gay to get raped. Yo, stop, hold on. Yo, fucking on. Gay! That's the gayest shit I ever heard.
Why is that gay? That's not gay. That's a negotiation. It's not gay. It's a negotiation.
Hold on. You a bad negotiator.
I'm gonna tell you why. If you let me, if you trust me enough,
you gotta read the art of the deal.
No. If you trust me enough to let me put my lips on your dick, I'm biting that shit the fuck off. I'm gonna grip like a pit bull.
No, you're not.
All right. Okay. Everybody. All right. Well, if you ever see,
you got a mouthful of dick. You're not even gonna have enough pressure to bite.
If you ever see Charlemagne, if you ever see Charlemagne like this away, no, I was getting raped. And I fought for my shit. I fought for my goddamn temple.
All right, if you don't bite the dick off, bro, if you just suck to completion,
I'm not doing that. I'm biting your dick off. That's a survival tactic. Let me die a word.
You got a gun to your head. You got a gun to your head.
I'm taking my shit.
So wait, now you gonna bite the dick off and you're just gonna get shot?
No, I'm gonna do like this.
Yeah. Why you coming close to me? Yo, why you coming close to me? Yo, come on.
So you got to go down like this. And when I bite him,
Yo, man, this motherfucker no problem.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Situation. Why don't you just do that before you suck his dick?
Maybe try to kill him.
Why don't you try to take a gun before sucking his dick? No, stop. Hold on. We gotta acknowledge
You out here offering up dick sucks?
Yeah.
You got the chance to fight?
My man got the gun to Charlemagne's head. All right, I'll suck your dick. And then I'm like,
I'm not there to fucking see.
They say they got girl pussies, man. Woman pussies.
I don't think you're paying attention to what he's saying.
I know motherfuckers who fucking shit.
Now, I've never watched a show where where anybody was allowed to make mention of a female's vagina that many times as they keep saying dick. Not that even fucking matters, but what grown men sit in a room? This entire thing has just been about sucking dick. And these are men. What the hell are we doing? If this ain't a ritual, I don't know what is. When you bring the women up there, you push past their respect. They got to be uncomfortable. When you bring the men up there, you throw bunkies and dildos and shit at them. And if they don't agree with it, you cut off the lights. This is the casting couch right in front of us. I'm going to pray for you rappers. You young rappers, Lord, let us pray. Let's pray for these young rappers that they can get 3 trades so they don't have to start talking on a mic about destroying black male lives and catching them in traffic and shooting and doing things to appease the white man. Lord, let's let them learn trades. Let's let them earn a skill that they can do other than kill and destroy each other for the white man's amusement on record. And Lord, let them walk erect and they don't have to go play bunkie games on the Breakfast Club, Lord. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. Cause boy, I'm starting to think some of our favorite rappers, the shit I'm seeing now, this is all a game. Our black rappers gotta be thugs. Our black rappers gotta have a gun on their waistband. They can't take their money and use it to take care of their neighborhood, because they got to take their money to hire 30 of their homeboys to watch their back going to goddamn Lenox Mall. Yeah. See, the country singers and the R&B artists, they can walk around America erect like men. And they go build up their communities. We get a black rapper, we make them talking about killing black people. And these young black boys don't understand that this is just on wax. Back in the day, we used to say that all the time. Keep it on wax. Now these young boys with this video game mindset, they heard you say something on record. So they meeting you where you at to play Grand Theft Auto in real life. So whether you make it or not, rapper, you steal with your money and your influence, you're going to cause more destruction in your black community than any KKK or white man can. Notice how everybody around you keep going to jail. Notice how everybody around you keep dying. Even when you make it, you lose. This is a game. We not free. Them white boys handing out trinkets to some of y'all, and y'all are destroying every life around you. If you think you can rap, say something other than you gonna kill a nigga, pull up on a nigga, shoot a nigga, body a nigga, fuck a nigga up, got a pistol for a nigga, Draco for a nigga. Say anything other than that. Let's see if they like your contract. No other race of people are rapping openly about killing each other as much as we are. They are using you rappers. They are using you rappers and your influence. I grew up in a trap house. What the fuck is there another goddamn trap house up for people to go walk in like this is a good goddamn thing? They are using you rappers. What did the devil use? Music. What does our music sound like? It sound like shit. It sound like death. It sound like destruction. It sound like prostitution. But boy, they got good jingles to them, boy. Every time Throat Babies come on, the beat drop, and I be like, God, boom, boom, boom. The melody, boy, you get so caught up in it. You just get to rocking. But listen to what they saying. This is a game. You only make it if you're going to blaze a trail of destruction behind you. And when they find out, when they bring you in them rooms, just like Faison Love said, they know you're a bitch ass nigga. This was his words. He said they listen to you. They talk to you. And listen how condescending all of them sound. Look how arrogant all of them sound. Black folks that's connected to something, we didn't talk down on each other like that. You tried to help build one up. Yeah, the ones that didn't want to listen, the one that just want to jump on like a chick for a ride, no, you cuss their ass out because we all got to work. Excuse me, but you at least try. Now we got a bunch of males know that they protected like women talking with effeminate tongues. Now they so openly effeminate talking about sucking dick on TV. I want you rappers to stand up. When they ask you to rap about killing, when they bring you in an interview and ask you, what did you do for a living? Don't tell them you sold no goddamn drugs. Tell them you went to school and read a goddamn book. Don't do what CB4 did, get on a goddamn show and try to show some black connection. We got to destroy this narrative that the black connection is you had to sell some dope. You had to body a nigga. How come being a real nigga means you kill niggas? How come they're celebrated so goddamn much if we love black people so much? How come we got a no snitch clause for people who murder babies? And civilians think they ain't supposed to snitch. What kind of culture is that? If you a damn civilian, you on the sidewalk, there's no such thing as snitching. That's called saving these babies from these jackasses. This shit don't make no sense. That's why they give you rappers so much jewelry, so much glitter and gold, because they know all your friends are expendable to you. You will send them at everything like a missile for a 15 cent. These are the people that's taking your mama's sons off the street. Some effeminate guy that can't handle his own goddamn business will go call some other young guy that he got some money in his pocket for, and this guy go kill and steal and rob for this punk. If I was you rappers' daddy or mama, and I was the young man that's hanging with you, I wouldn't let him hang with your motherfucking ass because I know you don't give a fuck about him. Majority of you, not all of you.
Like, yo, it ain't nothing to fuck. She got good pussy.
I ain't fucking.
I'm saying if I had to start fucking animals, probably start with sheep. If we had to. Come on, if we got a herpes break up, fucking AIDS break up this motherfucker, we can't fuck no girls. Yo, think about the sheep.
What's wrong with your head?
Yo,
Stop looking at your job.
What about the sheep? She got good curls.
If you in jail, you got pussy, you a chill. Motherfucker won't give a fuck about jail, you got pussy.
I'm not that homophobic.
Listen,
I'm not fucking sheep. I'm fucking man first.
this motherfucker crazy. I'm fucking sheep. I'm fucking sheep.
So they're practicing a ritual right in front of our very eyes. They was able to touch bestiality where they're talking about fucking the sheep and how nice, pretty the sheep hair is, and saying this shit in front of our children. And some of our children are socially awkward. They don't really talk to the opposite sex. They play video games. So imagine a kid that don't know how to talk to a girl already, hearing somebody talking about fucking a sheep. And then Charlemagne, you sick, patch-eyed bitch. Them white boys putting an apple in your motherfucking mouth, bitch. I know why they protecting you so much, because your mouth stay open, bitch. Allegedly, I think. I'm almost certain. You gonna sit there and say, instead of, if that was the choices, since you want to talk about bestiality, if that was the choices, you said you would sleep with a man first. You a sick son of a bitch. Because real men wouldn't even sit around and have this type of conversation. This is not a conversation that needs to be had, period. It doesn't make any logical sense whatsoever. This is an agenda. Men don't talk like this. Who the fuck just sit around? Hypothetically, if there's an outbreak, a herpes outbreak, and there's a goddamn AIDS outbreak, I'ma just go fuck a sheep. Nigga, there's some men out there be mowing through herpes. What the fuck is you talking about, nigga? Well, shit, you don't die with herpes, so fuck it. You gonna go to a sheep and to a man? How about put on a rubber? There was a lot of different options that you could have thought about before you went to a sheep or a man. There's things that I would have brought up first. Man, this is a ritual right in front. How long y'all been doing it? We got to date this goddamn show back. And we got to see when allegedly P. Diddy took over this show. Because we got to know, all of a sudden, we seeing all this goddamn shit in front of our children. And it ain't just because it's a gay thing. It's because it's an inappropriate thing. There's things that heterosexuals could talk about in front of the masses that I would feel uncomfortable with because my goddamn daughter might can see this shit. And she's not age appropriate to see it, whether it's a straight situation or a gay situation. So stop trying to make it seem like we can't speak on you doing something inappropriate just because it's a gay situation. It's about behavior. And these kids don't need to see that type of behavior, straight or gay. So clean your act up. You ain't going to use that, oh, I'm gay, so I just get to act like a fucking jackass. No, you gay, but you a human fucking being. And it's high time we start acting like it. They don't give you a right to do this shit you're doing on TV. This is bullshit that I'm seeing. Now let's let this little patch-eyed demon finish, because nobody asked you what you would do if a herpes outbreak or HIV outbreak. Nobody gives a fuck about you enough to know what you want to do. So why is you having this conversation on a fucking national stage? You might want to take your punk ass to one of your back rooms and put that apple in your mouth and have a conversation around the motherfuckers you around. Stupid motherfucker, you. No wonder you got that book deal. How many more deals you got now? So you can lead these goddamn black boys astray. They're going to give you deal after motherfucking deal as long as you keep your mouth open there, bitch. You a sick, sorry son bitch.
All this shit pussy out here, you gonna be fucking. Oh, that's big pussy, bro. All this shit, dog.
Don't do it.
Okay.
Not worth it.
If Tekashi 6ix9ine beats this case, I'll suck his dick. You know what I'm
Shit. Oh my God. This is creepy. Oh my God.
Did you suck it yet, bitch?
No.
This nigga here nasty, boy.
So would you suck his dick if he beats this case?
That's gonna be a no for me.
I'm sorry.
I'm just letting you know. You need to say something like that?
You know he's not getting them.
I don't know how much time he's gonna get, but he get it sometimes.
Yeah,
And
it's
the
not.
they're gonna get him on violation of parole.
And I can't imagine him coming out being the same person either. I can't.
It's 7:22 Eastern time on a Thursday that they see you sucking dick on Instagram.
And you didn't have any inclination to go watch the video.
Hell no, I don't want to see it. Listen, somebody
I wanna
tell
watch
me right now Charmaine sucking dick on tape. I don't want to see it. I believe you already.
Oh, I watched
Can't make shit up like
Are
that.
you kidding me with his list?
You have a great blowjob.
You kidding me?
If
Saliva everywhere.
If Charlamagne has ever caught sucking dick on tape, believe me, I did it for us. All right? I gotta keep us in these doors and these
For cultural purposes only. For cultural purposes only. Charmaine.
The older generation, we failed our children. It's not these babies' fault that they out here shooting in the street. Nobody had enough kahunas to say anything about this. Everybody's been taking the money. Everybody wants to be at the parties. Everyone wants to be a part of the go along, get along gang. No one said nothing about this. Our babies are confused. They're in the streets with male genitalia, no sense of what a man is. I saw a shooting in New York. A man ran a man down with his 2 kids, shot him down like a dog in the street in front of his babies. And in our culture, we call that got caught lacking. We call that real nigga shit. Our elders, you guys have failed us. And I take some responsibility as well. It's not these babies' fault. Each and every last one of us adults have to go look in the mirror, men and women. Women, they've stroked y'all egos so long that y'all haven't seen that your black babies are at the bottom. As long as they keep giving you a government job, telling you how great you are, keep cutting a check and giving you money, you okay with seeing your babies die in the street. That's what it seemed like to me. Black males are reading at a 4th grade reading level, and our black women are the most educated. I don't understand how that makes sense. Everybody's using everybody. Whoever got the biggest group, the biggest gang, the white people are using your ego and your emotions. All the while, you can look around. This black boys out there losing hope. Look at what we're pushing to them. It's better for you to be gay. It's better for you to be a woman. It's easier for you to be a woman. That's what they're pushing. It's boys going last on the bench at basketball, track, and everything. And they're going over to female sports, becoming number 1. Because everybody wants some attention. Is that why you're not giving these black males 0 attention in these households? Is that why it's a black girl magic, but there's no black boy magic? And it's 2 kids in the situation, sometimes 4. And sometimes it's more boys in the house, and it'd be 1 little girl. And she can go get black girl magic t-shirts, mama's rock, I'm a girl dad, all this goddamn shit. What do we have for these fucking black boys? We got Charlemagne telling them to suck dick. We got a music industry that's weaponizing their pain and their emotions and having them set up killings and murderers right in the middle of the goddamn streets and on our highways. I wonder if they had some skills, what they'd be doing. I wonder if they had some skills. I knew how to make those beats that they come up with themselves. And they don't got to run and go to somebody else for help. They don't got to run and join this group and this clique. Because although this clique and this group is doing some good things, they murdering and robbing and shooting and raping on the back end. You don't have to turn a blind eye because you're getting paid. This is sad. Never I thought I'd see a day in America where men and women were afraid to talk about some shit that they know is destroying their kids. And you can see it by the numbers. This shit has no place on TV. Heterosexual or gay, stuff like this. Nobody wants to hear somebody up talking about sucking pussy either. I would not want to hear an episode talking about how much pussy you suck. So it ain't about that. That's bad fucking behavior. You notice how they don't want to teach you how to watch bad behavior. They teach you how to watch the group. If it's this group, they can do whatever. If it's that group, they can do a little more. But if it's this group, you can't do shit. We watching you. You better have morals and principles. Fuck out of here. You some sick son bitches.
For his contributions to the community and sacrificing his own lips. Is a Olympic host. I told y'all shit like that. What the fuck is going on? They like Sonny sucking dick on Instagram. I say on Facebook, he inboxed me and says, yo, who said that, bro? I said, oh, man, he did it.
Salute to Sonny, man. You know I respect guys like Sonny. If you're a man who sucks another man's dick, you're really gay. Like, you're a 5-star gay general. I don't respect these motherfuckers. You hit your head from niggas, but don't suck the dick back, niggas.
Anybody can get their dick sucked out. You suck the dick.
Like, think about it. If you're gonna get labeled as gay, get labeled as Gay all the way.
Yeah, that's all the way. You gotta take it in your ass and tap stone and say that the bisexual idiot.
I'm just fucking saying, man. Manhandle? Yeah, you get paid for it.
What do you mean you got a good story? Come over here.
Yeah. So Taylor planned these questions so she can tell the story. Okay.
My friend just told me something crazy. Girl that likes you. She
likes me.
I already said she likes you.
She called me Uncle Snacky.
Anyways, no, she doesn't. But so this girl that got a crush on Charlamagne, right? She was telling me about how her ex, she used to pick him up like against the wall and have his legs over like her waist and stuff like that. She's bisexual, but I think he's gay.
Yo, that's
no shit.
She's trying to pick me, bro. Yo, that's disrespectful. One outfit on Colbert changed everything.
I don't like disrespect me like that.
What you mean? Pick you up?
Like grab my legs and push my legs back. I've heard of disrespectful shit like that.
Yo,
I do weird shit.
I know I'm the white dude. I'm supposed to be like with the gay. Y'all get for real, bro.
What's the craziest thing a female fan?
She said email.
That was an email.
From the back.
What? Charlamagne. Inappropriate for you to say that to another man.
I mean, I catch him up to the back. I beat him up, man. Like, you make it, man. And now, what the email?
That man say, can he suck another man's D from the back? And that's hip hop, huh? See, I was going to talk about something else, but that shit just made me sick to my stomach. That's hip hop, huh? That's what our black males are about, huh? One podcast, he's talking about dropping Spanish fly and the sexual assault of women, pleading to lesser charge, saying all kind of sexual deviant type of shit, sniffing women's seats, directing DJ Envy to put his finger in moldings of his butt, allegedly. Him giving play-by-play, don't hurt my butt, don't hurt my ass. Then he goes further and throw dildos and bunkies at Donnell Rawlings. And then when Donnell Rawlings didn't like it, he cut the lights off on him and said, night, night, nigga. So I guess the ritual didn't work with Donnell Rawlings, so that's the end of his career. So I'm confused on how are we helping the black community if we only telling them to play basketball and rap, when basketball players can't talk while we basketball players, and rappers seem to have to go through this ritual through Charlamagne and the Breakfast Club, or they have to be killing and destroying their own community. This is sad. And we call this freedom. Them white boys got more of a chokehold on us than we ever thought. We ain't in the stem cell research. We into rapping and hooping. And then they telling our athletes to shut up and dribble. And then they got this stupid ass yard dog that's lowering everybody's contract with Stephen A. Look at the way he just talked about the white kid from LA. No offense to you, my brother, but you are an example. He got caught with marijuana, allegedly, and other paraphernalia, allegedly. And Stephen A. Smith just dismissed it as weed. Really? Another one. But boy, when it was the Mother Brothers, I might need to go on self-talk page and play that. But I'm just trying to get my sense about myself after that disgusting shit I just saw. And it's making me think everything I've seen earlier up until this point has been fake. Like P. Diddy leading the charge, telling us to vote or fucking die. But then on the next end, going on goddamn podcast, talking about how he want to party with people and getting all close up on them, making me feel uncomfortable. See, is that the only way the black male can get on? That's the only way the black male can get on. To have a effeminate tongue, to disrespect his own kind, hurt his own kind, or be effeminate as a motherfucker. Well, we gonna time out for that shit. You motherfuckers talking about vote or die, you can kill that noise. We want them motherfucking trade schools for these black boys. We tired of you building your prisons off the dysfunction of these black males. We tired of you talking about everybody else but these black boys, that 2 or 3 dropping in damn near every city. We want black male reparations now. We don't want you to add a goddamn thing else in it. Black males have been overlooked long enough. Where is your programs for the black boys? We want to see some t-shirts called Black Boy Magic. Matter of fact, I'll start the charge. We're going to make some black son dads, some son dads. We're going to show some shit that these little boys are appreciated as well. Because how in the fuck can you have children in a home with a woman that has no father around, and then you only going to praise his goddamn sister? You tell me what kind of psychological trauma that's happening in that little boy's mind. But y'all know that already. That's why you do it. You know that already. You ain't dumb, are you? It's probably why you've been fucking with my phone, my YouTube, my email, and everything else about me, trying to find something about me so you can destroy a movement, but you can't. Because this ain't about me. This is about you and what you doing. And everybody in the YouTube world and everybody around the world is starting to see that these little figurehead punk ass bitches that y'all got in place to talk bad about black people, we're going to start talking about them just like they the white man. And I'm going to keep attacking their ass verbally just like they the sworn enemy, because they are. You ain't going to just talk so nice about a young man getting a weed charge and then turn right back around. Before that, you were talking about Zach Randolph, Josh Gordon, and everybody. Damn, man, you know what? Let me find it. Because I think your words are goddamn do you some more justice, you little punk bitch, you. Tired of this shit. Since everybody want to say I'm crazy. Know what the fuck your ass doing. All right, is it this one right here?
You have got to change the way you think. It is the whole determining factor of where you go in life.
Hold on, this.
enough talk. I know you gonna get the video, dog. Go get the video of what this man said. Momma's cooking, bitch. Also because Alex Caruso for the Los Angeles Lakers could not stay off the weed.
Can't hear it?
I mean, damn. Another one.
Sound is out.
I was done with him. You couldn't stay off the weed. Now it's DWI. I mean, damn. Right. I mean, what is it? What's next? What's next? I don't know. Codeine, weed, alcohol. What's next? What's next?
Now, y'all see how he went from talking about, like he did the last time, he went from talking about the white guy, he just said weed, and he went straight to talking about the black players. Let me rewind.
Momma's cooking, bitch. Also because Alex Caruso for the Los Angeles Lakers could not stay off the weed.
Buck dancing hoe.
Duh. I mean, damn. Another one. I was done with him. You couldn't stay off the weed. Now it's DWI. I mean, damn. Right. I mean, what is it? What's next? What's next? I don't know. Codeine, weed, alcohol. What's next? What's next? I'm done. I don't want to hear anything about sit there and stay on the weed by constantly coming up with excuses and giving passes to nothing short of flagrant idiocy. No. And I'm sitting there.
Black mamas, after your sons go through college and they work their ass off and they go through the hood and they do everything they need to do, this the punk bitch that's gonna be destroying your son's name. Just saying. When he trying to sprinkle that mama's cooking back into your kitchen, they use this bitch ass nigga to lower his contract. Just to let you know, ladies.
How many times do I have to say it? Do I need to do it again?
Do it again.
Stay off the weed. I have a list of players here.
Watch how you talk about your babies.
Most of these players are black. Just a thought. Do I look disgusted enough?
Earn your money, Steven. Earn your money.
I got the list here. All of these players that have been suspended over the last several years, and a vast majority of them, damn near all of them, are black. Really? These two individuals, LeGarrette Blount and Le'Veon Bell, have to be two of the stupidest individuals that I have encountered on this day. And you are just strolling.
Two black men are the stupidest people he ever encountered on this day. This is how he gonna talk about your babies. These your sons here. These your sons.
Down the street with a woman in a car, y'all get pulled over. All three of y'all say, "Oh, it's mine. The weed was mine." I don't even know. I mean, all of them. I give them credit for that. At least they didn't try to deny that it was theirs. Who are you, Snoop Dogg in a green room? I mean, what the hell is going on? This is the NFL. It has been made very, very clear, regardless of the idiots in America who sit there and try to come to these dudes' defense, acting like, oh.
So we idiots in America, if we can understand that CBD and marijuana sometimes have a better effect on joints and stress relief than some of the drugs that they give us that have side effects. So we all morons and you just a smart guy because you was a talentless bitch who got his coach fired and talked about a teenager to get on. Going to colleges, destroying black teenagers and high schools as well. They sent you out like a missile to kept pointing to a black man to say, look, he a failure. Look, he a failure. You went all the way down to high schools to say he a failure. Don't try to be like this. Don't put your mama on a golf course. You should probably go be a rapper or a gangbanger. They'll give you a movie deal. You might go do what my buddy Charlamagne the God do. Go get a lesser charge. They'll write a book for you, allegedly. You can't be no stand-up individual. You can't go get no scholarship on your own out the hood and be great. You can't then turn around and don't let them white boys put no money, stick their hand in your pocket. You can't just go on to the NBA and then have your own way and build your own subdivisions for black people. You can't say those type of things in rooms around the wrong white people. You can't do that. This is America. Don't you know your place, boy? Read the 48 Laws of Power. You supposed to look up to me. I'm supposed to be a little bit higher than you, boy. You supposed to know that. Read this book that tell you that. Fuck no. I don't believe that. I believe I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Not no man, not no group. So I've always strived to do that. And I've learned in life, there's people that don't like you to do that. And I'm trying to warn y'all about it before your son go through it. Your daughter ain't got to go through it because they stay on code. Yeah, our beautiful women go get with white boys. Or either they go get with the murderers and killers because that's real shit. I need a real strong man that can control my attitude. But ain't you the most read? Ain't you the smartest thing ever? Why you need a man to control your attitude? You ain't control of everything else. See, they got up, down, and down, up now. Got women out there telling me, I want a strong man. As soon as a man tell them they wrong about something, oh shit, he toxic. You got a word for everything, not to have a conversation. That ain't gonna heal nothing. Keep pointing out what somebody else saying or doing. Look at the fucking results. They're horrible. And it's because of bitch ass niggas like this. White folks can't talk about us in America openly as disrespectful as this punk bitch and Charlamagne the hoe. I've never seen a white guy disrespect women that are black and melanated on live air like Charlamagne has been able to get away with. I have never seen a white man on air been able to throw a bunkie at a black man and he couldn't whip his motherfucking ass. I have not seen a man in my life the size of Terry Crews that will let a man touch him down there for a job or because his wife was in the room. My wife would have saw me be a man. And I would have moved out of California. Who got our minds like this? To where when you start speaking the truth, people already know they brainwashed enough to know, be careful, watch out, they gonna get you. Who the fuck is they? So we can get them first. You're shooting in the streets about dumb shit, but you won't do it to save your goddamn kids.
Well, you know what? It ain't nothing wrong with it. And they don't listen. Stupid to disrespect that organization, to disrespect him, to show such a level of insensitivity to them because you want to smoke some weed. It is inexcusable.
How come you ain't have this same energy? I need to find that clip. Self-talk? I know you're going to find the clip. We need to find the clip of I think it was the GM. Don't quote me on this exactly, but I think it was the GM or one of the presidents of the Indianapolis Colts. I think he allegedly got caught with drugs, all kind of stuff. And I don't think Stephen A. said nothing like this about him. Now, he's supposed to set the example. Allegedly, he's the president or the owner or something like that. Allegedly, now go check. It's one of them football team owners. It's been a couple of them that then got caught with drugs and all the things that the players get attacked for. And I didn't hear their yard dog attack them. So it was the owner, huh? Somebody said it was the owner. Yeah, let's find a story about the owner and let's see. Let's see. He's the man amongst men. He's supposed to be leading men. Let's see if he got fined. Let's see if Stephen A. talked about, him losing his job. I don't think so. Ladies, they put these puppets and these figureheads in place so that your black sons will never be great. No matter what your black boys do, no matter what they persevere. Imagine what it took for me to get to the NBA with the situation that I was in. And the world know me as a bust and not as one of the most strongest motherfuckers you ever seen in your life. The world wanted me to react how an ignorant nigga would do. Fight a legend. Fight a system, a team of people that are afraid to say anything bad about him. And sorry that I missed your call, Jared Jeffords. You say MJ wanted to talk to me. I'm open to talk, but I don't know what we're going to talk about. And Jared, I didn't like you anyway. And you know that, so I don't know why you text my goddamn phone. Because you ain't connected to nothing. You was the same guy sniggering and kickling when they was kicking them balls up in the stands. And when they was doing extra little dumb shit. When they was letting you and Brendan sit on the airplane while it's freezing motherfucking cold and I'm the only one getting bags. See, I don't mind rookie hazing, but I mind it when you just soloing a guy out like the way they did me. But none of that shit worked. And all of you niggas either still in the same shape working for somebody while I'm out free as a motherfucking bird doing whatever the fuck I want to do. Ain't that's how life's supposed to work? Ain't that better? Patrice O'Neal, RIP. See, you'll never be able to dictate and control my actions because you've been telling me I was free and I believed you. And now that you done set that shit in my head, you can't get it out. And I'm here to expose the corny shit that y'all do to black males. Brian Scalabrine is known as the White Mamba. Brian Cardinal, it can walk up erect like a man after getting $36 million from the same league that called me a bust. And I done played on one ankle with one shoulder and got the surgeries to prove it. But this is bigger than that. All these black boys get disrespected every time they persevere the strongest in the worst situations. They're not celebrated for nothing. They're highlighted for any little mistake that they make. It's highlighted. Y'all don't talk about what Floyd Mayweather has done in this goddamn ring while he's alive. Floyd Mayweather has been the greatest gift we've ever seen in the last 20 goddamn years. But somehow somebody keep telling us about everything they don't know about what he's doing out of the goddamn ring. Everybody has been taught to listen for the disagreement in the conversation. A motherfucker can say 90% things that you absolutely agree with, but that little last little 10%, that little last little bit is what you taught to focus on. You'll make that the whole conversation instead of, hey, let's focus on the things that we agree on, and then we'll build out from there. And maybe we all can get to 100. Because from your perspective, from expounding on the great things that we're talking about and doing, we might be able to push forward and get some better shit going. But they taught you how to compete and conflict with each other. Ain't nobody saying, come on, Kwame, P. Diddy, excuse me, instead of saying, let's vote or die. Hey, I like this young brother ideal. I got the network. I got the bigger platform. I already got iHeartRadio and Revolt. Shit, we should be able to get coding in schools like that. Nah, they don't want to talk about that. They want to go get podcast after podcast to say I'm crazy or I snapped. I ain't the one having these little boys shoot in the goddamn streets. What's crazy is what's going on. We need metal detectors in Lenox Mall. That's crazy. What's crazy is what these black young males, even with money in their pocket, they steady shooting in the goddamn street. Now that's crazy. It's crazy how we let this patch-eyed demon tell our little boys to suck dick and they're sniffing women's seats right in front of us men. Now that shit is crazy. And then we wonder why we can't get no goddamn respect from women. Anybody can come into our community and violate us. Where the men at? Oh, I forgot. They hiding behind their wife. They taking direction from a woman. So when a man violates your big, tall, strong ass, there's no offense. When a man will violate you, instead of your manhood kicking in, and can't nobody stop your manly instincts. A dog know how to bite, and that's all it know how to do. It know how to follow orders and bite. And somebody took the bite out your big ass. And that's my opinion. Someone took the bite out of you. Because what that boy was supposed to get done to, he backed up. I looked at it again. You said he backed up and came up and did it again. That means he saw something in you. Don't nobody just walk up to no big ass nigga like you and do that. They took the bite out you and he saw that in you. I bet you nobody won't walk up to me and touch nothing. Because ain't no bite been taken out of me. And they like you safe space niggas like you around. That's why they keep y'all at the parties. That's why they keep putting y'all on TV. Let's make sure he not violent. Well, goddamn it, violence is necessary when somebody violates you. You niggas only taught to fight for a woman. What about you? You have no self-respect. You have no self-love and no self-worth. That was your body he touched. But if he touched your wife, you'd activate it, huh? You don't give a fuck about yourself, huh? They took the fight out you niggas. Excuse me, I gotta check the door. Anybody want a dog? Nah, that's my girl. It's my daughter and my dog. Big ass dog got to go out again. At least she probably trained good though. She gonna come hit that big old head on that goddamn door, or she gonna go get my daughter or go get my son. So I know my son probably done locked her out the room so he can get her at that game. But yeah, this right here, what we got going on, is this sad. And if us adults don't stop taking the money and start focusing on these kids' lives are not getting better with this money you're taking. It's not. We got to have trade schools back for these young black males. We have to stop tapping into letting these white folks tap into your ego and only focusing on your daughter. That's child abuse to your son. You had a boy and you had a girl. And it's time for you to start telling them, where's the black boy magic? We need these trade schools. We need this coding. This is revolutionary. Every time we talk about something with schools that can work, they always say, no, that ain't it. School choice, they didn't even want to talk about it. They want to tell you about a name. Go look up school choice. It's happened for me. It's happened for Michelle Obama. It happened for Ice Cube. You were bused from a bad school to a better school, and all of us are successful. School choice worked. It already has proven to work. I wouldn't give a damn who created it or whatever else. We need results and not fucking your feelings. They done tapped into your feelings so much that results be damn. Black males are dead last in every category damn near. And I'm tired of that. Because I know we some bad motherfuckers. We just have to do whatever it takes for a check. And that's why you got Maddie and Jack acting and talking the way they acted. Because they being protected. And that's why they ain't connected to nothing. That's why they can talk the way they talking. That's why a brother who sit here and pray and pretend in all black can turn right back around and talk about playing in traffic. And I talked to that brother last night too. And he was worried about me recording him. I told him, nigga, I ain't that type of person. I ain't recording you. I'm just calling you like a goddamn man. Cause I told you last night I was gonna call you. You thought I was lying? I'm a behind the scenes nigga. I don't do it for the show. And like I told you last night, you need to stop talking like that. And nigga, you 6'8" and over 200 pounds. You in the heavyweight division, nigga. You want to tell jokes and make jokes. You in the heavyweight division, sir. So it ain't no size issue. You're 6'9", 6'10", big old Lincoln goofy nigga. It's just the way you talk. You need to stop it. You're the type of person that get these little boys to take you're destructive, boy. And you're pretty stupid. Your type of mentality is the reason why a lot of these mamas don't have sons. Because you a coward, because you ain't a man, and because you always talking about the dumb shit that you talk about, going on shows and doing this fake ass tough shit, talking about baking a cake. Nigga, ain't there a cake you can bake by yourself nowhere around me. And I told you that last night. And see, you the type of nigga that like to show out for women, in my opinion, or show out for the group you with. But if anybody else was listening in, they know what I told you. You as an individual, nigga, they heard what I told you. So damn all that who saw me, whoever. You dumb. You look at your friends as expendable, dummy. Because that same restaurant that you talking about that one of your homeboys saw me at, there's cops outside. So you got beef like that they supposed to shoot through the police and all for your dumb ass. You a fucking idiot. And you might want to ask the owner of the restaurant about me, nigga. You might want to ask him about me. I ain't going to put his name out there, but the spot you talked about, that man know me. You might want to ask him about me first, nigga. Running your goddamn mouth, boy. You still want to run your mouth a little bit. You still got to hold on to a little bit of tough. I understand. Yeah. But like I said, and I like to do, shout out to the dude, Big Banks, because I went back and I looked at that interview again. And although it just seemed like he was uncomfortable doing the interview, that's why he was the only one seemed to tell you real shit. Like, nigga, you can't control how somebody feel about what you doing. You can't. You trying to invoke the streets and religion and all this other stuff. You phony. You just a man. You see, the thing that you don't understand, the Bible say we all are nothing, boy. And see, you think you better than somebody. That's why you could tell another man his life is dirt and you think he's supposed to give a fuck. That actually made you look like a jackass more than you ever known. Yeah, you learning different languages and all this, ooh la la la, but your ass still phony and fucked up in the inside, boy. And they gonna always put your kind in front of these black boys. They gonna always do that. The nigga that's talking about coding in schools and helping children, they keep wanting to focus on one narrative. He snapped. He crazy. He mad about basketball. Even your bitch ass started talking about basketball. Well, I'm just mad you let every other center punk you. When you got tough, the centers punked you in the league. Bitch, we ain't playing basketball right now. And where the fuck you at, nigga? Here you talk about. You niggas funny. Your whole life is about a game? Okay. And I don't know what city you saw punk me. You talking about they score some points? That's what's supposed to happen. We're playing a game. They ain't taught you how to think yet, boy. I hope y'all can keep paying attention. That I didn't know when we started this whole thing and arguing with two punk dudes that we was gonna get to the point where you can see. Soon as I framed it into that go along, get along game, I didn't have to go searching for them. They all found me. then they're going to continue to find me. And they're going to continue trying to destroy me. But you got to ask yourself, why are they trying so hard to make it about a guy who simply said coding could help in schools, trade schools can help in schools, and that white people cannot talk about black people as a whole in America the way that Charlemagne the God and Stephen Ace Bitch and some of the media are able to get away with disrespecting these guys? That half a bell pepper nose Rob Parker, they got a bunch of losers put in place to disrespect people. And Jack may have scored a lot of points, but he still feel like a loser in the inside because he always talking about, I was the dead last pick. I got to go overseas. Jack, that wasn't about your basketball game, dummy. That was about the choices that you made. Listening to yourself talk, you were high 9 ounces. I was drinking lean in high school. So you made poor choices. So that's the reason why you had to do that. Get the fuck over it. You don't have to disrespect other players to make your bitch ass self feel better. And they got a lot of you loser mentality ass niggas that feel hurt. They're always talking about somebody else feel hurt on the inside. You feel hurt on the inside, nigga. You don't know whether you want to gang bang, sing, pray, or talk about how great you was at basketball. You don't have to do that while standing over other people's shoulders. Why don't you let everybody else talk about how great you were? Because I wasn't hearing nobody talk about how great you was. I remember you more now for George Floyd. It's 2 incidents I remember you for. Jumping in the stands and George Floyd. We barely even remember you was on that goddamn Spurs team that won. We knew Tony Parker and that big great nigga down in the paint. Tim motherfucking Duncan. And we knew Ginobili. So what the fuck is you talking about? We got to get these go along, get along gang motherfuckers mind right, because I don't want to stop nobody earn. But either you going to get your motherfucking mind right and stop using the black males around you to hurt other black males because you an immature punk and you value the gang life. If you ain't going to get your mind right and do that, then we ain't going to support your motherfucking ass. iHeartRadio, Revolt TV, if y'all gonna keep pushing this goddamn bullshit to our kids, we not watching your motherfucking shows no more. They can watch your shows, I'm not. I'm just gonna keep pointing out that y'all are destroying these black males with this bullshit that y'all doing. Always gotta have black males in conflict to make it. Remember, they was first here for the conflict. They want Jack to keep talking stupid and talk about meeting in traffic. When all I said was, if you want to do all that, me and you can meet. And that seemed more practical and that seemed more man-like. And I even said on any level that you by yourself want to do, that I could be with it. Because that's what men do, nigga. Not no fake ass, protected ass punk like you a goddamn endangered species. You more protected than our black children, and that's a shame. A nigga with a mouth like yours is more protected than an innocent child. Let that sink in, us black men. We'll protect Jack in the gang before we protect our goddamn baby. Why? Because Jack got money. Because Jack gonna buy the Aki something. So he can walk around here with a sweet ass, effeminate mouth and act tough. But y'all go have a nice day. I'm about to go in here and take this little girl and we probably gonna go watch a movie or something. Downstairs, we ain't going outside for it. It's a nasty day outside. But if she want to go outside, we'll go outside. But she like to watch movies and me to read them little books to her. So that's why I don't want to play in traffic, Jack. Just like I told you last night, you got beautiful kids. I do too. Arguing with you two little punks should never get to that level where we can even utter those words or play in traffic when you know what that means. So I'm going to advise you to grow up, and the people around you that really pray with you, pray for you. Because men like you can lead other black men to paths of destruction. There's nobody around me I'm leading to a path of destruction. Because if me and you got into it, I could have dealt with you. You could have dealt with me. And guess what? My swole lip ass could have went down there and still watched the same movie with my daughter. But you too dumb to understand that. And that's why they got you in the place you in. They're going to let you make a movie about you having a jackass night at a $20, $30 strip club because you wanted to high side probably on some local niggas, and them local niggas bust your motherfucking ass. And now you want to glorify that and make a movie out of it. Boy, them white boys know you dumb. Goddamn shame. But anyway, they won't make a movie out of a motherfucker coming out of a homeless shelter to the #1 draft pick. They don't want to make that movie. That might make every kid think they can do that. They ain't want to show me eating a block of government cheese and then goddamn going in there and dapping up motherfucking David Stern. Like, what's up, nigga? They don't want to show that. Yeah. They ain't never come to the golf course to see my mama house. They don't want to show them success stories like that. I wonder why though. And Stephen A., why were you at them goddamn colleges, boy? And why was you at them high school? But I think we know why. And I think we know who you work for. Yeah. The brainwash is real, people. Wake up. Y'all have a blessed day.